good things must come to an end. We got 27 air miles to go down the river, and we're going to try to make as many as we can today so that we can hunt at Martin Creek. We got 1,100 pounds of meat to load on the rafts, and it's a beautiful day outside for floating, getting a suntan. Maybe just a little bit slushy out here. Supposed to be 34, 35 degrees today. So we're going to break down the tent.
Alright, packing up the moose meat onto the boat. Dad'll have about 900 to 1,000 pounds total on his boat. Nothing light about this.
This is the Cape. 70 pounds.
70 pounds. Okay.
Well, we've been on the water for about 3 hours. Wind's been tough today. And we're heavy. We got, not counting, we got 1,500 pounds in each raft. People in gear, and so kind of slow to maneuver. It doesn't respond very quick. Julie's feet are cold. She's got a little leak in her waders, but you can't tell where. So anyway, basically things are going okay. The snow on the mountain up there. And I better decide what I'm going to do with this thing. Well, we had to get off the river last night because the wind was blowing us so bad, and it was cold and snowy, and I think we did the right thing. We were wanting to make it about 5 more miles, but we're only running them 1.5 to 2 miles an hour, air miles an hour. This morning the wind is coming up the river again. Not as strong, but hopefully it doesn't get stronger. It's supposed to be clearing by mid-afternoon a little bit. Right now it's probably 30 degrees. Cody and I are loading the meat. Julie's packing up the tent and going to start dropping it. 17.1 air miles to Martin Creek. The wind is blowing. How's the tent going?
Good.
Getting it?
Yeah, everything's packed, so tent's coming down right now.
Okay. Kind of a cold day. We saw a absolutely stunning golden grizzly. I stood up in the boat because I could see the ravens, and that bear was standing on some kind of kill up there. Black eyes, black mouth, gold mane. It's incredible. And he was a big bear. Been making good time. We left camp this morning 9 o'clock. We wanted to leave at 8. It's almost impossible to load meat and get camp broke down. So left camp at 9 o'clock. The river's flowing good. Got a headwind, but not like last night. And we put a big Ziploc on Julie's foot. Her waders got a slight hole in it, so her feet get cold. One foot gets cold. And anyway, it actually is very enjoyable today. It's supposed to be 20 degrees tomorrow morning and clear. But we'll take what we get. A lot of wet stuff last night. That tent with that Mr. Buddy going and the wet ground, snowy ground, things just got wetter as you hung them up. You really couldn't dry anything unless you put it right on top of Mr. Buddy. Cody's calling for some moose. Julie's going to take a walk up the dry bed and see if she can't find a moose. And Cody and I are going to go down and disassemble the rafts. Get them folded up and tied up. Well, good luck, Julie.
I hope going up there I won't have that wind.
I don't think you will, because you get up that trees will block it. So I set those ribs up, Cody. Those ribs were leaning against. Like that. Huh. Just massive in the front. It makes him look good. Well, we'll do one at a time. So when we let the air out and they flatten, we want them to just flatten down, and then we fold them and roll them up. I got a set of gloves, but one's insulated and one's not. But they're for the right hands, correct hands. Or half of them are right-handed. This is a job I can do. These cold, windy mornings is kind of a deflating feeling.
This wasn't in the brochure.
No, when we signed up for this trip. Well, we can hear the plane coming right up the river anyway. So we've got the moose brought up from the meat cache, and waiting on Dirk. He's definitely, oh, I can see him. Definitely coming. Yeah, you have to go right. You have to look at his wind flag, which is great. The door's on this side when he pulls up here. He's leaving. He didn't like what he saw. Julie, go hide in the tent.
He is too.
He is
He's like,
too.
yep, now I'm out.
Well, looks like another day.
He's coming back, right? Oh no. We're never getting out of here. Here it comes.
It's been a great hunt. 2 really cold days in the river. I felt sorry for Julie. She had to sit in the boat and she couldn't row because it was so heavy. The boat was so heavy. It had to have been just cold as heck. But she made it. Missing a few toes, but she made it. Look at that thing slow up. Just what's impressive is watching when he first touches down how fast he quits. He's dropping like a seagull
God,
going in for some meat. Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
I think it's impressive. Stay warm, you guys.
All right.
Thank you, Dirk.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so.
Parents are leaving, they can snuggle tonight.
There you go. You kind of going head first. There you go. All right.
Does this beaver make my butt look big?
All you got is seatbelt there before you close the door.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Well, here we are. Rob's getting ready to head out. Got him all loaded up. We got his moose, our caribou. A little extra weight today. That's good. Hopefully we can sneak out of here just a little bit lighter tomorrow. Little coyote air. Take good care of us. Yeah, meat pole's empty. We got a couple of tenderloins that we're going to eat tonight.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. Home alone.
Have fun, you guys.
Thanks again,
All
Dirk.
right.
See you tomorrow.
See ya. You made it.
Made it.
He's in the air.
Yep.
The rest should be smooth sailing.
All right. Well, we're home alone.
We are home alone. Now what? we are. Cody's making tenderloin moose. Smells really good. We brought in some steak seasoning. And it is tasty. Especially on a super cold night like this. It's great to have something that fills you up. Wave, honey.
We're playing cards and eating steak.
That's right. Cody just kicked my ass at rummy.
Drinking whiskey.
That's the problem. I drank too much whiskey first.
As your grandpa would say, we wonder what the poor people are doing today.
So if you guys ever wondered what a room in Coldfoot, Alaska was like, I'm going to show you. This reminds you of something out of the movie like The Shining. This goes both directions at the end. There must be 50 rooms in there. When you come in and it's wet, everything you own is damp, and some things are just really wet, like your ammo pouch. Your waiter's sleeping bag's damp. Definitely tested all of the equipment first. I was in there 17 days. Binoculars in the shower. But this is what's pretty cool, I think. They hit the moose twice with 260 grain partitions. And they penetrated both front shoulders and stuck in the hide on the opposite side. Julie and I found when we were skinning it. Still real heavy, and it really did do its job. He didn't take a step, so that's what we wanted. We didn't want to go chasing him in the brush. So, anyway, I'm about to head across the street and have some breakfast. I think I'll take the rifle to the car just because a little bit of a truck stop. So good food. Actually had a chicken sandwich, chicken hamburger last night. It was really good. The weather sounds like it's good in the Colleen where the kids are at. So they should be able to be picked up today. Well, Julie and Cody just landed. They spent the last night in the Colleen. Probably was a pretty flight this morning. Hey you! How are you guys?
Good.
It's kind of precarious. Don't hurt yourself here.
All right.
All right. Serious.
Then what?
Right, then what? I agree.
Okay.
Hi, Code. How are ya?
Good.
Well, how was the last night?
It was good. Finished up the whiskey and played cards.
All right. You know, how is Dirk going to retire early if you guys don't kill another moose so he can make another trip? I think I'll grab that cart and we can load your stuff on the cart because we got to put the meat in the truck first and then our stuff around it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I was headed for that. Okay.
You want to meat on first?
I think so.
Yeah.
You know what? I think what I'll do is I'll put that big tarp down underneath.
Yep.
So then when she puts the meat in there, the tarp will come back over the top of it. So I need the big tarp. You're a fuel lady, huh?